hear how peaceful
It
it is
is
out there.
That's like good therapy right there, you know.
Yeah.
Just enjoying it, especially in the shade where that picture was being taken.
Yeah.
So,
I was gonna say, well, just same time tomorrow, we should just go there instead.
yeah, no kidding,
Yeah.
no kidding. One more hot day and then things kind of cool off. By the way, big thanks to the organizers at the East Moline and the Rock Island Labor Day Parades. You guys, hats off to you guys. Awesome job. Of course, we were at the Rock Island Labor Day Parade and boy, just praised left and right for the sports guys and the weather department as well. So thank you. Great job. Good weather too. Good crowd.
Yeah.
Even with all
So
the
you had
heat.
fun?
Yeah, I really did. We had a good time out there. Of course, it was all the candy, you know. The kids cared about
I know, you didn't bring any back.
Yeah, it went pretty fast. Let's put it that way. We had hot temperatures today, awfully high. Even the ragweed count on the high side as well. Really no surprise. I want to thank Dr. Mark Blauser for sending that in. Of course, we have been dealing with a little wind across the area these past couple of days, reason for the high count, and could very likely extend even going into tomorrow as well. Here's some more numbers for you. 94 was the high today, and that makes it the hottest Labor Day since the Labor Day of 1960, where it also reached around 94 degrees. Here's a number I'm not too excited about, and I think a lot of us would agree. It's been now 3 weeks, 21 straight days of no measurable rainfall. Ooh, but there is a sign from our next system that we could see that chance around here, and we're still looking at around late Tuesday night for that system to be racing its way across to Tuesday. Of course, it all depends on the amount of moisture available, the amount of energy to work with too. A lot of variables in as far as what may lead to that possible coverage around here. Ahead of that though, still some pretty hot numbers across the board. These are highs today across the Midwest, so it's safe to say that system will help plow in more of those 90s around here. Heading into tomorrow, and of course that humidity to go with it as well. Southerly flow on the surface actually may provide us a few clouds around the area, keeping it dry, but it's going to be a very warm night. Temperatures only dropping in many of our hometowns around the lower 70s, and then as we head into tomorrow, now there could potentially be a little boundary, a very weak one coming in just before lunchtime tomorrow. Okay, that may set off a shower. Okay, but it's really a small chance. We'll keep an eye on it, but it's really the boundary coming in late Tuesday night that could pose that better coverage around here. But throughout really most of our Tuesday, looking pretty quiet. We'll have enough sun to work with to get those temperatures at least in the lower 90s for daytime highs. Factor in that humidity as we put in that heat index tracker together by the later afternoon hours, and we're talking about those feels like temperatures well into the 90s, maybe flirting around 100 degrees. The only problem we got going on here is, we got the heat and humidity to at least have that chance for a shower or thunderstorm. It's just the timing that we see with this. This is around 10 p.m. and we start seeing some activity begin to pop up. Unfortunately, around this time, the convective energy that we need is going to be lacking. Okay, and that's why the coverage right now, as we get to midnight, see some activity way to the north or way to the south. Hopefully we can fill in that gap around here by around midnight tomorrow to set off maybe some showers and storms. Another thing too is all this activity is developing well ahead of the boundary, okay, which also limits that coverage as well. So there are still a lot of, tweaks that has to go on with the system coming on in late tomorrow night that will set the tone for some of that coverage as we head into late Tuesday night. No question with this boundary passing on through, real nice refreshing temperatures for the rest of our shortened work week. We'll show you those numbers right after this.
See true colors. See every detail. See happiness. See our cataract specialists to restore your vision. See better, live better with Eye Surgeons Associates.
See the open road. See new possibilities. See happiness. See our specialists to protect your vision. See better, live better with Eye Surgeons Associates.
Currently at the airport in Moline, 90 degrees after a daytime high of 94. Still feels pretty humid. That's making that feels like temperature right around 97. Few clouds expected for later tonight, but we'll keep it dry. Warm, 73 for the low, and then hot and humid come tomorrow, the high of 92 degrees. Those feels like temperatures will be approaching near 100. Shower thunderstorm chance, yes there is, kind of especially later tomorrow night. Once again, we're going to keep an eye on. Once that front moves on through, look at these nice numbers. Wow, around 80 on average for daytime highs. Overnight lows will eventually be dropping in the 50s, and that will extend right into the following weekend as well. Who's not even thinking about that? I think a lot of us are thinking
Oh,
about
it's
that.
front of my mind. All right.